Hi everyone, welcome to this free CCNA series. This is the first video of our series, and in this video we are going to talk about some VLAN and some little bit of cool stuff with VLAN. So VLANs are used in layer 2 switch, layer 3 switches. It is basically used in some kind of switches. So let's go to the screen. Suppose this is a layer 2 switch, which is like switch 1, and it has 3 ports. Suppose it has 3 ports: port number A, port number B, and port number C. Okay, so like VLAN is a kind of virtual LAN which you create inside your switch. It is a virtual LAN. Now it used to divide networks inside your switch. Suppose you have a PC on port A, like this is your PC number 1, PC1. In B you have a PC2. In C you have PC number 3. So suppose everything is good. PCA can reach PCB, PCC. PCC can reach PCB and PCA through the switch. But now let's see, we have not a PC but a server at port number C. We have a server here. So server number 1. Now A is the administrator, B is a normal user. Suppose A is an administrator, B is a normal user. We want to provide access to our administrator to access the server, but we do not want to provide our access of a simple user like a PC2 user to the server. So we will divide the switch with VLAN. So we will divide this switch in 2 parts. In first part, if I clear this up, in the first part there will be PC1 and server 1 in a single VLAN. In second part there is PC2 which is on a different VLAN. Now this PC, suppose this PC in a VLAN number 2, this PC in VLAN number 3. So this PC now cannot access the server or PC number 1. So this PC will be isolated. We have divided the switch into 2 VLANs, VLAN number 2, VLAN number 3. So now this is VLAN number 2, VLAN number 3, and this is VLAN number 2. So both of them are divided. If there are 2 PCs in a different VLAN, they cannot communicate with each other. They cannot send broadcast to each other. So VLAN basically divides our broadcast domains. Now what is the benefit? What is the need of VLAN? First one, you saw that security. Security is a big need. If you want to secure something from your internal users that they cannot access that server, particular server, so you can put that server into a different VLAN and those users into a different VLAN. So both of them will be on different VLAN. They will not able to access each other. Then second one is broadcast control. So increase number of broadcast domains while decreasing their size. So what we did, we have like one broadcast domain throughout the switch before, but as soon as we divided the switch between VLAN 3 and VLAN 2, we have now two different broadcast domain, but the size of the broadcast domains are decreased. Like the size of this broadcast domain decreased and the size of this is decreased. So number of broadcast domain will increase, size of broadcast domain will decrease. Now we will do this practically. This topology we will implement practically on a packet tracer. If you have not downloaded it, please download it. Download it through the net CAD of Cisco. So I will now move on to the packet tracer. Now first of all, what you need to do here, you can select a switch. First of all, I can select the server. I can select this any like PC, a simple PC, PC1. This is a PC2. Then I have to select a switch. So I will just put this packet tracer switch in here and I will zoom it. Now I will connect every device to each other. This is one device connected. This is another device connected. Now this is a device connected. So here you can see every port clearly. This is port FA01, FA2/1, FA1/1. We have to put this PC0 and server 0 in a single VLAN. We have to put this PC1 into a different VLAN. So if I like if I make a rectangle, this will be a separate VLAN. This will be a separate VLAN. Okay, this is easy. Now if I go to switch and I will open up the CLI, I will do enable and I will configuration terminal. Okay, now I will clear this screen, or I can go back. First of all I have to see what VLANs are available right now. So I can see show VLAN and I will press enter, and here you can see we have VLAN number 1, which is a default VLAN. By default all the ports are in this VLAN number 1, and we have from 1002 to 1005 we have some special kind of VLAN which is pre-allocated to something. So the normal VLAN from 1 to 1005, these are known as normal VLANs, and through 1006 to 4094 those are known as extended VLAN, and these are reserved, these are from 1002 to 1005, these are called reserved VLAN for different purposes like token ring, your FDDI. So here you can see. Now if I move on and I will go to global configuration mode, conf t you can type to make it easy, and I will do if I want to create two VLANs, first of all VLAN number 3 and VLAN number 4, or VLAN number 2 or VLAN number 4. So I can simply say that VLAN 2 and I will press enter. I will give it some name, like name VLAN 2. Okay, and then I will press exit ex. Then I have to create a VLAN 3 and I will give it a name VLAN number 3, and I will go by Control Z or Control Z, whatever you say. Show VLAN brief you can type to show data in brief. Here you can see two VLANs are created now, VLAN number 2, VLAN number 3, and none of the ports are allocated to these two VLANs. Now what we can do, we can allocate these port numbers to different VLAN. So for the server we can allocate this FA1/1 and FA0/1 into a single VLAN called VLAN number 2, and we can allocate this FA2/1 which connects PC1 to the switch. We can allocate this VLAN this port to VLAN number 3. So right now we are going to do that. This is some complex like techniques. You can select either there are two modes, trunk, and there are another mode, access. So we will talk a little bit about those modes in our later videos in series, or the next video in the series. For this video you just need to remember that if you want to allocate a PC to a VLAN, you have to set that PC in access mode, not trunk mode. So I will again go to configuration terminal. I will go to interface number FA1/1 first. So interface FA1/1. Now I am in interface. I have several options. Here is one option called switch port. Switch port is an option. Switch port. I will press question mark. Switch port. There are like modes. You can select modes. So I will go. I'm going to select mode access mode for this port, and switch port access. I will assign VLAN number 2 to this port. Okay, now this port FA1/1 is in VLAN number 2. Here you can see the port is already started getting amber. Now I will exit this. Now I will select another interface, which is next interface FA01. So FA0/1. Okay. FA0/1. Switch port mode access access switch port access VLAN number 2. This is also in VLAN number 2. I will exit. I will select the third interface, which is this FA2/1 and 2/1. Okay, I did not type FA. Switch port mode access switch port access VLAN number 3. So now I have divided these three like I've created two VLANs and I've divided them those ports according to the VLANs. Now I will type show VLAN brief. Here you can see VLAN 2 have ports like 0/1 and 1/1, and VLAN 3 has port of 2/1. So this is how you can assign create VLANs and assign ports to them. Now this PC1 cannot communicate with this server or this PC0. So this PC cannot communicate with these two. So for that I will just assign them IP addresses like whatever 192.168.1.1 I will assign to this, and for this one, for this server, I'm going to just assign 192.168.1.2, and for this PC I'm going to assign 192.168.1.3. and now if I go to this PC only, I will start command prompt ping 192.168.1.1, and here you can see it cannot ping PC0. Ping will be failed, request timed out. It cannot ping like PC0 and right now. I will type Control C. If it either cannot ping the server, here you can see, but this PC0, which is an administrator PC, it can ping the server. If I go to PC0, I will type ping 192.168.1.1 or 1.2, which is the IP of server. Here you can see it can ping this and it can ping it his own IP address. So this is for VLAN. This is a simple lab. If you have any questions, any query, let me know down in the comments section, and share this video, share this series. And if you want to see some improvements in upcoming videos, like am I too fast, am I too slow, am I too loud, am I too I'm not loud. So any suggestion, any queries, any discussion, all are open in the comment section. You can type your queries whenever and whatever in the comment section. So thank you for watching this video, and as always I will see you in the next one. Bye.